Hey guys, Coach Joe here, Edmonds Fit Club. Want to give you guys a little motivation here for Saturday. So I wanted to, obviously I want to stay positive here, and but I want to touch on a couple of things that a lot of people do, including myself, and I want to help you guys figure out how to get over that. So when I first started working on a program a couple of years ago, I didn't take it very seriously, and I did like one round of Body Beast, 90 days, and I didn't get the results that I should have got. So I just said, I'll stick the DVD in, I'll do the workouts, and I'll, eat healthy here and there, and I'll just keep continuing to live the same way that I've been living, which is, eat whatever I want, drink excessive amounts of coffee and a little excessiveness on alcohol on the weekends, eating out at restaurants and not knowing how my food's being cooked, what I'm putting in my body. So that was my mindset when I first started with the Body Beast program. Okay. I didn't take the supplements regularly. I didn't follow the meal plan at all. So, now what happened is those workouts are about 45 minutes long. Well, 35 to 50 minutes, somewhere in there. About 20 minutes into those workouts, then I'd start to get tired, and then I'd have to, supplement a little heavier on the caffeine and to try to, get a little extra energy to push through that workout. But my body was not fueled properly during the day to handle those workouts. So that was my first experience with a Beachbody program. And so after I finished that round, I think I put on maybe 8 pounds, roughly, and I didn't quite figure out, how to do it. So the second time around, I said, you know what, I can do better this time. I'm going to do another round, and I'm going to follow the meal plan a little closer and take the supplements a little more regularly and try to work out at certain times, because I like to work out at the same time every day, because then my body has all that 23 and a half hours to rest, basically. So 23 hours of rest, 1 hour to work out. So I did a little better that time. I think I put on an extra 6-7 pounds, and for those of you that know me, I have a problem putting weight on. I know some of you probably don't want to hear that, but it is true. And so if I don't eat right and don't exercise, I actually lose weight. But it's a skinny, grossly looking person, though. I mean, my cheeks are real sunken in. My neck gets really sunken in, and I get really skinny. So that's not good. So through when I went through those first 2 rounds, I really learned that there's a couple things when you finish a 90-day program twice. There's a couple things that are important during those 90 days. Okay, the one is discipline. So first of all, how many of you have actually finished a 90-day program? I know a lot of you have finished a 21-day or a 30-day, but how many of you actually have, had the discipline to work out every single day, eat properly every day for 90 days? Okay, show of hands. Raise your hand if you've done it. Okay. If you haven't done it, then these are the reasons why you probably didn't finish. Okay. Number one is discipline. You didn't have enough discipline. You didn't get your mindset right, and you didn't have, a good plan of attack to visualize those 90 days. Now, it takes discipline 7 days a week to finish that. All right. That doesn't mean you work out once on Monday, Skip Tuesday because you're too sore. Work out on Wednesday. Skip Thursday. Work out on Friday, and then blow the weekend off because you went to happy hour Friday night. You woke up Saturday morning, and all of a sudden now the whole weekend's blown. All right, and you just tell yourself mentally, hey, I'll just pick up fresh on Monday again. It's a new week. I'll start a new week. Well, that vicious cycle can go on for years. I'm sorry to say, but somewhere along the line, that vicious cycle has to stop. And where it stopped for me, okay, is this. I started to find out why. I asked myself, why do I want to get into shape? Why do I want to look good? Okay, why do I want to be toned? Well, there's a lot of different little superficial whys, but the big reason why is I want to live a long, healthy life. I want to be around for my kids. I want to be around for my grandkids. And maybe I'll even be around for my grandkids' kids. Okay, let's see how many kids I can be around for. I'd like to be 90 years old, jogging up and down the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, looking at all the overweight people down there. Because, wow, there's a lot of them down there. Have you ever been to Fort Lauderdale, Florida on the beach? Holy moly, all right? There's like one in-shape person out of 20. Anyways, sorry, I went off on a rant. I want to be the 90-year-old guy jogging up and down the beach, all right? That's a little superficial why. But my main solid reason why, okay, is that basically, I don't want to be a product of the system, okay? The system is designed for us to eat fast food, drink terrible water, breathe horrible air, and then when we get sick, what do? We go to the hospital and we say, I'm sick. And they basically, well, Mr. Smith, you have asthma. Well, Mr. Smith, you have arthritis. Well, Mr. Smith, you have this, you have that. Here, let me write you a prescription so you don't have to feel the pain, and we'll just, see how long, we can keep you on, these prescription meds. And has prescription meds ever really helped anyone? I mean, let's be honest here. Okay, obviously, if you had a knee surgery, you had something traumatic happen, oh yeah, they're great. They're great for a little while, and a lot of people get hooked on them. So I don't want to be a product of that system, all right? If I'm designing my own system here, and that's the way I want to live my life, great. I don't want the media telling me how to live my life. I don't want anybody telling me. I'm going to live it this way, okay? And this is the way I'm going to live it. I'm going to eat clean food, and that is whether I have to grow it in my backyard or not. If I have to have chickens so I can have fresh eggs, that's what I'm going to do. But for now, if I can go down to the PCC and buy them, okay, great. Then I'm going to do that, okay? Because that store is awesome. I just have to say it. A little shout out to PCC. Those guys do a great job of keeping the pesticides and keeping the hormones and keeping all the inorganic stuff out of their store. I commend the owners of PCC. These guys are great. Okay, and water. If I can eat clean water, I mean, let's face it. For those of you that know me, I mean, Chris and I invested a lot of money to drink clean water. I share that with you guys. I share those findings with you guys. Everyone should be drinking the cleanest, purest water possible. Our bodies are 60 to 75% water. If you're not putting the proper water into your body, then then how is it going to absorb the food? How is it going to carry the food around the body? How is it going to filter toxins out of the body? Okay, it's a good question to ask yourself. Now, I share that with you guys here at the club. All right, I'd like to see more people getting involved with the water. I do offer it. It's dirt cheap. It's hardly anything to throw a checkbook at. I make it cheap for you guys because I like to see you guys be healthy with that. All right. The third, so anyways, we covered a little bit of discipline. Okay. I gave you a little bit of what drives me every day, what keeps me accountable to my goals. The other thing that is missing in your programs, that was missing for me, is a commitment. There's no commitment level. So yeah, you came in to the club or you bought a challenge pack, you purchased some Shakeology, and you basically paid thinking, paying some money this thing is going to work for you. Well, it doesn't work for you. You have to work for it. All right. Just writing a check or slapping your credit card down to buy something and then not using it is not going to work. You're not going to get results that way. Okay. I'm sorry to say. You've got to actually put the work in. So what does that mean? That means 7 days a week. That doesn't mean, 4 days a week. Okay. It doesn't mean, it doesn't mean 6 days a week. It means 7 days a week. You have to stay accountable and disciplined to the program that you purchased. That's how you're going to get results. And I want to see you guys get the results, all right? I want to work with you guys that are 100% committed to a program and committed to an exercise routine, committed to your nutrition, and that's what happened to us. I mean, that's what happened to me. Since then, I've done probably 4 or 5 rounds of Body Beast workout program. It's a Beachbody workout program. And each time I get a little better at the meal plan. I eat a little bit more food. I am able to get my calorie intake down. I get my supplements dialed in a little tighter. Get my form dialed in a little bit tighter. And at 44 years old, I could probably, outrun some 20-year-olds if I needed to. In fact, I did the Tough Mudder. I didn't even train for it. Hello? I didn't even train for it because I've been training all year, 2 years now, a couple years. I've been working out every day. I've been doing my cardio. I've been doing my weightlifting. I breezed. I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I don't brag, but I breezed through that thing. Breezed through it. If there wasn't such long lines at the obstacles, I bet you I would have finished that thing in 2 hours. But we had to wait. We had to wait 30 minutes sometimes at the obstacles. Anyways, so I give a lot of that credit to the Beachbody workouts. I would have never been able to do that. There's no way. Like I said, and I didn't even train cardio-wise. I didn't even go for a run. I just cold turkey went in and did it. And the people that I was with, they did it too. That was amazing. And those guys hadn't worked out in a while, but they got through it too. And I bet you a lot of it is because, they're very physical, so with the Beachbody workouts. Anyways, little message this morning for you guys. I'm not sure, who's all going to listen to this. It's going to be about 15 minutes long. But, I hope you guys recommit and get disciplined. And please, one thing I've learned this last week, you got to cut caffeine out of your diet completely. 100% no caffeine. And I mean no caffeine, not even in the pre-workout. And get a hold of that caffeine intake. So first of all, you got to get that out of the body so you can see what happens. The brain starts to think a little better. I haven't made a video in a long time. I mean, I feel like caffeine's holding me back. I feel like it puts a little bit of a damper on my thought process, and it also, I think it literally somehow is linked to my lower back pain. I'm wondering if maybe because I do have a weaker lower back because of 20 years of moving furniture, and I'm wondering if caffeine somehow, or some kind of toxin in coffee or something, I wonder if it collects around weaker areas in the body and just causes like joint pain. So I've noticed now, I've been off caffeine for 6 days, and I'm starting to feel, I'm not feeling those little kinks in the neck. I'm not feeling as severe lower back pain, and I think it really is. This is my second time doing this. It's kind of like a caffeine detox, and I'm starting to feel pretty good. So, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I wanted to give you a little bit of Saturday morning motivation. Hope everyone gets their workouts done today and dials in their nutrition. Talk to you later. Bye.